Where have you been? What have you done for me lately, huh? I know I've been gone for a couple of months. This is the People's Perspective podcast slash blog for all my new subscribers and future subscribers. Some of the people who know me, some of my homies been getting on me like, man, what you doing? Why you take off? Well, I went on this app or the site called POF. It's a dating site. It's an actual live feed. I've been on POF for years, but I finally got back on and I picked up on the live side. And I'm like, hey, this is a good opportunity for me to promote, my blog. And actually, I can stream. I can actually meet people and build relationships and network because I like networking. So, it's pretty cool. I met some cool people, but I also see a lot of things from a bird's eye view because you can see everybody from one aspect, and everybody in one room. It's like an observation, and what I have observed is it's a lot of people they're not like happy with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people on there, they're using the site as an escape. Some people using it just for entertainment purposes. Like they just hop on, ha ha, he. But a lot of people are like trying to escape their reality. You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of the problem I see is a lot of hopeless romantics on there. It's a lot of victims on there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people getting exploited on this site, just in life and even on the site. And my message when I go in rooms, people look at me like I'm crazy. I tell them like, it doesn't cost, it don't benefit you to be a hopeless romantic. You have to change that attitude. Long as you don't change that attitude, you're going to get exploited. What do I mean by that? Someone who's always looking for some type of attention or looking for some type of love. That's a hopeless romantic. Your sole purpose in life is always trying to find some type of attention or some type of love. And then you always got all these questions like, oh, why did this didn't work? And you're going on 20, 30 dates, or you're looking in the mirror, or you're insecure. Like some of these things we have to seek some professional guidance from. Like a lot of this stuff is deeper. Psychological or socially, like it could be from being neglected. It could be from a lot of different things. But I'm just telling people, like, I'm telling you what works for me. I'm not a hopeless romantic. And it works for me emotionally. It keeps me emotionally balanced. When you're a hopeless romantic and you've been through all these traumatic situations, you need to work on yourself. Like you shouldn't be trying to date. Like it's a lot of people on there who's they've been traumatized mentally. Even in the world, just in general. You know what I'm saying? Like people gotta understand who they are and where they stand. What type of person you are. Because just because you do the right thing, that don't mean you can do the right thing for somebody. That don't mean that person gonna do the right thing for you. That's why they call it reciprocity, because you can put it out there and it might come around for somebody else. It might not come around from that specific person. And what I see a lot, and what I'm seeing a lot too, is that most people just not gonna do the right thing. And you gotta understand who you are in a relationship. Don't lose sight of what's going on in a relationship. Don't be so blind that you don't think you can wake up a week from now or a year from now and you not together with that person. Like, let's stop. Like, we don't want to be we don't want to be that naive to where we're not even thinking, like, what if this go wrong? What if this happen? That's just called planning and thinking ahead. That's not called being that. Oh, man, if you're in love, you shouldn't feel like that. That's not the perfect man. The perfect love can end too. A motherfucker could be, I'm pretty sure most people you talk to, man, I was deeply in love with that person. I never thought, yeah. But you always got to think. You always got to plan for these type of things. And people don't plan for them. They just want to be naive to it, and then when it happens, they whining and crying about it. People need to work on themselves. Understand where you stand at. Are you a beta or alpha? Are you someone who you're the nice person? You can do all the good shit and do all the right things. I'm telling you that it don't matter. And I'm going to do another blog about that. You can do all the right things. That shit don't be mattering to a person who don't respect you and who going to take you for granted. That's how the shit goes. The people who do all the good shit get the short end of the stick. And the people who barely do shit for you, people be praising them. That's how this shit goes. So, I was just looking at some things and looking at some people talking, and I told them, you need just focus on yourself. Having these conversations and these questionnaire conversations about why this didn't work or why my ex didn't do this or why this didn't work, Joe. You'll always be asking these questions because it don't matter what you did. That's just how people are. We take the people who do the right thing for granted. That's just how it goes. But you can't be a hopeless romantic. Joe, even when you with somebody, you have to be thinking of staying 2 steps ahead, man. If you with a motherfucker and you don't even know what you would do if something would unfold, then you're not planning right. You're not rolling right. We have to be realistic. Joe, you could be in a crib with your family, motherfuckers who raised you, and they'll backstab you. What you think a motherfucker do that you met? Just because y'all fucked and y'all intimate, that don't mean shit. A motherfucker, look, circumstances, if you haven't went through certain circumstances, you don't really know who a person is. If you ain't got, you hear what a quote somebody said, Jay-Z said, you don't know who your true friends are until y'all both got some money. Because if y'all both broke, it ain't no strain. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't get too much out of each other because y'all both broke. Well, let one of y'all get some money, then the other. That's why people, oh man, you acting funny now. You got a degree, or you got this, or you got this. That's because they feel insecure. Same thing. You got to go through a lot of different circumstances to see how this person will react. That's why some people be with a motherfucker and fall out of love with him. You be like, damn, y'all was together for 10 years. Man, that motherfucker start acting funny as soon as they got their doctor's degree. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, test it out and see. And I'm not shitting on love. Love is great. You know what I'm saying? It's a perfect love and a love story, the Cinderella stories and shit. Who don't want that? You know what I'm saying? Who don't want to come home with some shit to be damn near perfect? You know what I'm saying? Damn near. Nothing is perfect. Love is pain. You know what I'm saying? You get love, you don't get pain. That's a fact. But, Joe, for y'all who running around here searching with a flashlight for love, Joe, let it unfold. Let it come to you. Be open. Date. Let somebody like you for once. Let a motherfucker feel like they like you. Fellas, you too. Stop running around and feel like, oh man, I'm a man and I gotta say something, or if I don't say nothing, I'm not a man. Joe, let a motherfucker send you some choosing signals. Let a motherfucker say hello, how you doing sometime. Stop feeling niggas got their chest poked out, feeling like, oh, I gotta be the man, I gotta pay the bills, I gotta do all these good things. And then a motherfucker shit on you, then you looking stupid. Oh man, this shit happens all the time. All I want to do is make her happy. It don't matter, nigga. That don't mean that it don't matter. It's just human nature. That don't mean she gonna stay and be the good person. It's all about people character, bro. And if we start dating without all these standards as well, people will be happy. See, that's the thing too. All you motherfuckers running around here trying to do all this dating and shit, but y'all got all these standards. Every time you add a standard on the list, the harder it's going to meet somebody. Just imagine if we didn't have standards, everybody would be in love. Even myself. If I didn't have the standards I had, I'd be in love. Oh, I don't matter. I'll date a 500-pound chick. She cool. She da-da-da, da-da-da. You'll easily probably find more people if you didn't have as many standards as you have. So that's another thing, too. Why people running around here doing all this talking and wondering why they can't meet a motherfucker and feel like, I'm this good person. I work, I clean, I cook, I have good sex, da-da-da-da. You think you covering all the bases that you feel is important in a relationship, or what you've been told. A lot of motherfuckers been told this shit. And they feel like it's right because that's what society been saying. That don't mean to that person that's important. That shit is important to you. So, at the end of the day, we need to find out where we stand in society. When you come into a room, what type of person you are? You the nice guy? Or you the conservative? You in the middle? Or you the bad guy? Or you the nice woman, bad woman, conservative one? Like, you got to know where you stand. Like, people running around here, like, acting, looking for all this attention and shit. Like, motherfucker need to find some hobbies, man. Read some motherfucking books, man. Go learn how to do a trade or some shit. Learn how to trade some stock. Like, Joe, it's other ways to do shit than trying to be a hopeless romantic and think only thing that you're here for is to be somebody's wife or husband or fall in love. Like, get your shit together. Some of you motherfuckers in debt around here trying to find attention. It ain't that much motherfucking attention in the world. Some of you motherfuckers roaming through the site, y'all fucking crackheads for attention. Y'all gonna die without attention. Because y'all don't get attention normally in the physical form. Some motherfuckers don't need attention. And that's what it is. Some of y'all asking yourself, man, why she get all the attention and da-da-da? She really don't give a fuck about it. And I want the attention now. That's how life goes. That's how this shit go. You can't sum that up. But I tell you this, you'll be ahead of the game if you stop searching for love with a flashlight. I'm telling you. You'll get more. Stop searching for love with a flashlight. Motherfuckers got kids to raise. It's other shit you got to worry about. Stop worrying about if you're going to fall in love. Motherfuckers need to be worried about it, why they kids ain't going to school. How the fuck my kid going to keep learning? And then see if the same, look, good example. Motherfuckers think, ain't nothing ever going to happen to public school. Oh, they might strike here and there. But now we close down because it's a fucking pandemic. Now motherfuckers, oh man, I can't, how am I going to work and how am I do this? You didn't plan that ahead? You didn't think about that? Same thing with the relationship. You motherfuckers just running around with your head cut off. Ain't even thinking if some shit unfold, what's going to happen. You didn't put all your money in one bank account and shit. As soon as a motherfucker get mad, they can run off with all the fucking money. Oh, yeah, well, Tone, you trip, you got trust issues. Man, listen, man, people change. We talking about people. You can't dictate what a motherfucking person gonna do. Talking about people, man. You're always supposed to have your guard up. You're always supposed to think twice. That's that naive, hopeless romantic ass shit. Oh, man, everything's all right. Here's the keys. Here's everything. I'll go to work and pay all the bills. Then when a motherfucker cheat on them, they want to crash. Oh, man, I can't believe they did it. Yeah, they did it, motherfucker. You didn't see that shit coming? That was a possibility. You didn't know that was a possibility? We talking about people, man. Shit, animals more loyal than people. That's why motherfucker have a dog for 20, 30 years and shit. Fuck it, I don't want to be around no people. I got my dog. People are unpredictable, man. And when you do find it is some good people. When you do find them, you keep them. You keep them. It is some good people out here. But, like I said, the good people always get mistreated because we take them for granted.